All right, well, this was me and Trenton's second weekend up here working on the new lot. And the first time up here, it was me and Missy and the kids. We camped right down here in this low spot down here. That's where we had the camper set up. That was all the farther we could get in with the camper. So this weekend up here, me and Trenton came up, brought Jay's cat with the brusher, and we brought our tractor up with the leveling bar and bucket and forks, and we brought up a dump truck. Brought a lot of stuff up. Look at this awesome driveway we got going on now. We hauled in 156 yards of dirt in the last 3 days, and basically we went halfway from the easement back up to where our lot is back up here, and we probably got anywhere from a minimum of at 6 inches all the way to probably a foot in places that we put this dirt down. And it's packing in pretty good. We've been going up and down with the leveling bar. There's some really big rocks and stuff in it, but those will push in. But we've been dragging the leveling bar back and forth up and down this as I've been driving in with the dump truck with 6 yards at a time. And as heavy as that thing is, it's really packing the driveway down good. This was kind of an entrance into our lot before, but we decided we're going to try and block this area off. We dug up some of these pine trees that needed to go anyways because they were going to be in our way for the buildings, and transplanted them over here. I really hope they make it. That's where we got the camper set up for now. There's that really big pine tree. This is staying for sure. This weekend we did locate our property corners, and we got all this brushed up here. Remember in the last video I was walking around and up there, but I'll bring you up to our corner stakes now. We brought Tim's laser up here. I measured off everybody else's property stakes. I set the laser up way down at the very end of this easement, and I shot the laser up the easement over some stakes I'd pounded in the ground, and basically shot a straight line up this thing. And we found, this is our back corner right here. One corner. I guess this would be our front southeast corner right here. So drove a stake in, and then there's 30 feet of easement that direction on the state land, and then there's 30 feet of easement that direction to the neighboring lots. So this is a look down the road then from the corner here. We got the trailer up here too that's on the easement. So we mainly ran our driveway on the easement, and then it comes in at the top up over here. So over here I did cut down a few trees out of here this weekend too, anything that was dead or broken off. Me and Trenton kind of staked out where the garage is going to go, so we got some of them trees cut already too. Next weekend our hopes is to bring up a mini X, start digging stumps out of the way. The camper used to be parked right about where the tractor is, and we moved the camper back down over there. So the camper, we brushed out a spot for that to sit, and like I said, we're using that as our shed. So these blue ribbons here mark our 30 foot from the property line. That's all the closer we can build a building to the back property line. Same with the front property line. We got to be 30 feet off of them for setbacks. And that's where the structure, our septic can be closer and our well can be closer. So this would be our northeast corner of the property line. And just past this stake, the stake here, just over here is my flag that I originally stuck in the ground here with some pretty half-ass measuring. I had come up with that, so it looks like I was about 20 feet off, and that was just because it was tough to get a straight line going down the easement, but I was right on the money going east and west on it. So here's the one stake, there's the other stake, so I was a little bit off. So we're kind of standing here. The property line kind of runs about that angle into the woods back over to the other stake that direction. So right at this point right in here, we're right to the edge, but it veers off at kind of a little bit of an angle over that that way, right about like that. So and then in that first video I did too, I was kind of standing back in here. So from this stake right here, it does go 30 more feet out into the state land right here. So we brushed back quite a ways into here, and you know, 30 feet from the, you can be 30 feet off of our property line. So, and everywhere we go, we see deer tracks everywhere in our fresh work that we did, and there's deer tracks everywhere. So Trenton's seen them in here periodically the last couple days as I was hauling dirt. He's been in here brushing and leveling the driveway, and I've been basically married to that dump truck for the last few days. Did a lot of loads. So I'm glad to be out of the seat from sitting in that thing for the last few days. So, but yeah, I just want to keep doing little videos of trying to record our progress here. So lots happened this weekend. Next time up here, stumps will be coming out, and we'll be starting to form up for our garage site, which is going to be right here. So there we go. That's our progress that we got going on. Oh, and then these are a couple loads of sand for our garage project also. So